Hello reception. So in this video, your challenge is to make an animal mask. Okay, I'm going to show you some ideas on how to do it, but you can do it whatever way you want using anything that you have access to at home. Okay, so let's look at some ideas, but remember you can do it whatever way you want. Okay, so to make your animal mask, some of my ideas are on this screen, but you don't have to use any of these. You can use anything you want. Okay, so you could use some paper plates if you have any in your house. You can use paper and pencils, and that's all you definitely need to do this video, okay? So paper and pencils, or paper and crayons, or paper and pens. You could use cupcake holders, you could use crayons, and if you have glue and scissors, they might be helpful as well. But you don't need all of these things. All you need is paper and pencils or something to draw with. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the masks that you could make using these things. So you could make a mask like this for an owl. So this person made this mask using cupcake holders, and they folded them and they drew the eyes of the owl, and they made a beak for the owl using other paper as well. So you could use different paper and you could make a mask something like this. You could also use a paper plate and colour it in and use other card and other paper to make ears and noses and whiskers for a fox. Okay, so that's some ideas on things that you could use to make a mask. But all you really need is some paper and some pencils or some pens to make a mask. And I'm going to show you how you can do that using just paper and pencils or something to write with, okay? So let's have a look at how we can do that. Okay, so I'm going to make a badger's mask, and all I've got is paper and a pen, okay? The first thing I'm going to do to make my badger is I'm going to fold my paper like this, okay? Can you fold your paper? And then make sure you rub all the edges so that it goes together, okay? And then I'm going to turn my badger like this with the bit that opens at the bottom, okay? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the corners down like this. This is going to make the badger's ears. Okay, so I'm going to fold that side and this side. Oops, just the corner, because I just folded it too much. You fold the corner, okay? And now you can see that there's two corners folded down, and they're going to become his ears. Now, does it look like a badger? I don't think so yet. So what I need to do is I need to give him a face. So I'm going to use my pen and I'm going to draw his face, okay? So if you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to give him some eyes. Can you see? I've made an eye. And in the middle is his eye pupil so he can see. And then another eye to make another. Now he's got two eyes. Okay, but it still doesn't look like a badger, does it? So I think I'd need to make his ears dark. So I could colour in his ears to make them darker. And I could colour his other ear like this. Can you see? So he's starting to look a bit more like an animal, but he's still not quite right. So I think he needs a nose. So maybe I've looked at pictures of badgers and I think they have a nose something like this. Kind of round. So that's his nose. I could also give him a mouth. Should he be a happy badger? I think so. Let's make him a happy badger. Okay, so it might look a bit more like a dog, but I bet you could make an even better mask. And then I can be a badger. Okay? So you could make an animal mask, something like this. I bet you can do an even better job than I did at making an animal. Make sure you fold his ears and you can draw his face on and decorate him with whatever you have in your house. So all you need is paper and something to draw with, okay? But you can also make all those other ideas that I showed you as well, okay? And I'm going to share some more ideas on tapestry of other things that you could make using paper. It might be a bit tricky, but I bet you can have a go, okay? I can't wait to see everything you try and do on tapestry. Well done. Take care. Bye.